Hey guys, and welcome to a new tutorial. This one will be a tube thing called lines. This is actually a new virus in Germany, so I thought maybe you want to also see some new stuff. And we're going to crochet this time also using our Woolpedia colors. This is a 5-ply yarn. These are 600 meters, and this here is a contrasting yarn, 500 meters. I'm using a 4mm crochet hook, and later we also need a tapestry needle for sewing. Please find all the links in the description box below. So usually you take the yarn from the middle, but this time I'm going to unravel this from the outside because it's easier if you want to take your work with you, and if you would work from the inside you will get a hole later. But I don't want to have that, so I will unravel this from the outside. We need some yarn for sewing later, because we will join a stripe, and we're going to start with a slip knot. For this, create a circle, put the long strand under the circle, and pull it through the circle. Okay? Then you insert your hook through this loop and tighten. But make sure it's not too tight, because your stitches should stay loose. Now we're going to chain 90 stitches for this yarn over and pull the yarn through the loop like this. This is number 1. Then again, yarn over and pull through number 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, and so on until you have 90 chain stitches. So that's our chain, our 90 chain stitches. And now we're going to crochet the first row, and we're going to crochet only double crochets. But for the beginning we need the height for our double crochet. So you can start as usual to crochet 2 chain stitches if you like, or 3. Some people chain 3 at the beginning, but I like to crochet a wrong double crochet. And for this you have to enlarge your loop, and to hold this loop with your finger you secure it like this. Then you wrap your hook around this loop, yarn over, pull up a loop, still holding with your finger, yarn over, and pull through 2. Okay, and that's your wrong double crochet. And then we continue to crochet our double crochets. For this, yarn over, skip the first stitch. So this stitch, the wrong double crochet is coming out here, and we take the second one, and there you insert your hook, yarn over, and pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2. You have 2 loops left, yarn over, and pull through 2. Okay, one more time, yarn over, through the next stitch, pull up a loop, and you have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over, pull through 2, yarn over, and pull through 2. This is how it looks like. And then we continue to crochet our double crochets. So repeat this across the row until the end. Okay, so that's our first row. And now we're going to join this stripe to a circle. Make sure that it's not twisted. And then you insert your hook through the first stitch here, where we started with the wrong double crochet, and then you take the yarn over and pull the yarn through all the loops on your hook, and this is a slip stitch. Okay, and now we joined our work, and then from now on we're going to work in spiral rounds, so we won't start or end around or join around. We're going to crochet continuously And from now on, we are also working through both loops of our stitch. So for the next stitch, we will crochet a single crochet. Insert your hook through the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. You have 2 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through. So to get our double crochet height, we need a half double crochet. For this, yarn over and insert your hook through the next stitch, pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops. And now you get a half double crochet. And for the next stitch, you already know how to do it, a double crochet. And that's it. So you continue to crochet your double crochets. So now I want to join my contrasting color. Actually, where to join your contrasting color doesn't matter. You can choose this point as you like. And I'm going to take here my contrasting yarn, and I'm also unraveling this from the outside. And then you just take somewhere a stitch and you insert your hook through the stitch. Doesn't matter where. And then you pull through the yarn, and then we just make a simple knot. Nothing special, just a knot. Okay. Then you insert your hook through the neighbor stitch. And here we pull up a loop, and then we chain 1. Okay, and all the next stitches will be half double crochets. One more time, yarn over through the next stitch, yarn over and pull up a loop. You have 3 loops on your hook, yarn over and pull through all the 3 loops. This is a half double crochet. One more time. Okay. Whoops. This is a fault if you work with plied yarns. It happens sometimes. So, okay. We switch again to our first color and continue. Oh wait, I have to pull up this one that won't unravel. So, and then you continue to crochet your double crochets with your first color. And here we won't have a usual color change, so you don't have to join your color after each round, and you don't have to cut the yarn and so on. So you have also no loose ends and no end weaving after each round. These lines, this is why it's called the tube thing lines, they will come automatically. So you will see this after some rounds, that what will happen now is color change without a color change doing on it on your own, so it will work automatically. Yeah, now we have to find an increase point. This is also one thing which doesn't matter where you want to have your increasing point. Depends all on your wishes. And I'm going to place it here just because I want to. And this point will be our increasing point, so it will stay all the time here. And for this, for increase, we have to crochet 2 double crochets into the same stitch. So 2 double crochets into the same stitch here, then chain 1 and 2 double crochets also through the same here. Okay, so through the same stitch, 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 double crochets, and then you continue to crochet your double crochets. And you don't have to mark this, you don't have to count stitches, you don't have to do nothing, because you will see this later. You will see that this is the increase point. Whoops. So now we switch again to our contrasting yarn. I will show you how to increase with your contrasting yarn. And here we continue to crochet, whoops, again, half double crochets. Always half double crochets. So the first color will be always double crochets, second color will be always half double crochets. But you will also see this because they look a little bit different. And you crochet and crochet and crochet. Just continue. Someday you will see the increase point, but we continue to crochet. So, and now we have here the increasing point. You see this chain space in here, and through this chain space we'll crochet 2 half double crochets through the same chain space, just under this chain stitch. 2 half double crochets, then chain 1 and 2 half double crochets through the same space. Okay? And then you continue to crochet your half double crochets after this increasing point. And you can already see here this shape which we will have later. So now we have only few double crochets left, and now we have to switch, otherwise we can't continue to crochet. And you crochet double crochets with your first color. So we'll meet again if I'm again at this increasing point with my first color, and I will switch all the time between these two. So as you can see, I've crocheted over our opened part where we join this to a circle, double crochets over this part, so you crochet over the gray part, and then you continue until you reach your increasing point. And here we'll do also the same. Through this space you just crochet 2 double crochets, chain 1 and 2 double crochets through the same space, and then you crochet your double crochets. Okay, and it looks like this. And then we can skip to the gray part, and here you just crochet over your double crochets with the gray color, and we crochet here our half double crochets, and that's actually all. So this is the whole magic, the whole pattern. And you can see now that you get your lines automatically. So here comes the next. No color change, nothing. just continue to crochet in rounds. And of course here on this increasing point, on this tip, or how you want to call it, there you will increase also with 2 half double crochets, 1 chain stitch and 2 half double crochets if you're working with this gray yarn. And then we'll meet again. If you have only little yarn left, then I will show you how to finish your last rows, or how to crochet your last rows. But actually here you now continue to switch between these 2 yarns, to alternate between these 2 yarns. So we're nearly done, and I'm actually running out of yarn, and I have just some left. And then we just switch from double crochet to half double crochets, for example 5 or 6 or 9, and then we continue to crochet some half double crochets. So now we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, and then we crochet single crochets. So you just pull up a stitch, yarn over and pull through 2. And also here maybe 5 or 7 or 8 or whatever, just a few. And then we switch to slip stitching. So you just go through the next stitch, grab the yarn, and then just pull it through all the loops on your hook. That's a slip stitch. Also here 5 or 7 or more. Then you chain 1, and then you pull the yarn through this chain stitch and tighten. And now we can sew the ends. So for this you need your tapestry needle. Just pull the yarn through, and we sew this on the inside. So we have to make sure that we sew this part, this violet yarn, only in this violet yarn section or purple yarn section. And you just go through these stitches and through the yarn. Then pull through. Make sure it's loose. And then we just go back the same way. And also here, pull through, make sure it's loose, and then we can cut the yarn. And that's how to sew your ends, and you can do this with every end that you have. And then we just can continue to crochet with the other color. Here we have only half double crochets, and you just crochet this over the previous stitches. after that you have your gray stitches over the gray part, but we still continue to crochet half double crochets all the time across the rounds. So this purple part will disappear into the work. So here I did actually the same. I switched from half double crochets to single crochets and then to slip stitches. And on this side you can see the end. Yeah, and then you do the same with all your loose ends, or you sew your loose ends. So also this part at the beginning, so you just sew this one here together and then you're done. So I hope this tutorial was helpful. Until next time, and bye bye.